Hey, what's going on? Nope, I'm not out in the field tonight. I'm in the office. The weather's really kind of nasty and I don't feel like getting sick. So today we're going to talk about the will-o'-the-wisp. I was posting it on Facebook. It's something everybody sees. It's basically blue orbs. People seem to see them all the time out in the woods and around the swamps. So today we're going to have a little history lesson about them. You know, the legend of the will-o'-the-wisp, or AKA the blue fireball, blue orbs. Some people call them jack-o'-lanterns, but it's the Ignis fatuus, or will-o'-the-wisp, whatever. It starts thousands of years back in the in Europe, sorry. But anyway, I'm going to try reading this as I go a little bit here and there, but seems like a lot of people see them. So, but they were found for 1,000 years, particularly in the British Isles. They've reported seeing ghostly blue lights in the forests and fields, and it looked like a blue lantern, sort of. And a lot of the folklore of it goes that the will-o'-the-wisp, which is sometimes called the Ignis fatuus, the Latin phrase meaning foolish fire, because fire is not real; it was only an illusion. Some people think that it's swamp gas. Some people think that it's ball lightning. I don't think it's ball lightning, because ball lightning is not blue. It's yellow, like, or white, like lightning. But it seems to appear as a flickering flame in moors or wooded areas, or as a floating ball of blue-green light near swamps, bogs, marshes. Uh, in some accounts of the will-o'-wisp sightings, claim the light is so bright that it can cause people to squint. Other people say the light's dim, whatever. And some seem to think that it's a alluring light. You know, like, according to most legends, the will-o'-wisp, initially appears harmless or even playful, but this is a dirty trick. They were really malevolent, as it was said, and served as a device to lure travelers off the beaten path and into danger. Or on the other hand, some stories claim that the will-o'-wisp led them to a fairy kingdom. So hey, it's a 50-50 shot at partying with the sprinkle people or certain death. Who knows? That's just kind of, the English folklore about them. You know, the origin, according to legend, the phantom light started with a mischievous blacksmith named Will, who caused all kinds of trouble during his lifetime. When he died and met St. Peter at the pearly gates, Satan told Will that he was not worthy to gain entry into heaven. He sent Will back to earth to prove himself in a second life. But Will made even more of a mess in his second time around. But at any rate, it says the will-o'-wisp were said to be more than just bizarre beacons that led people astray. They appear also predicted the future. Seeing a will-o'-wisp could be an omen of death. Some stories also say that the will-o'-wisp appears to show people their intended path of life. They could also reveal a spot where a fairy or leprechaun had buried treasure. I don't know. But I know I've seen one years ago, but I really don't know what it was, because at the time I was doing paranormal ghost stuff and I was in a cemetery. It was a really cool cemetery too, because It's outside of Cincinnati in Claremont County, and East Fork State Park. I'm getting glare in my glasses, but it was this old cemetery called Old Bethel Cemetery. President Grant's grandparents was buried there. That's how old the cemetery was. That's old. Anyway, I was there with my brother, my son, and my daughter-in-law. This was, man, 18, 19 years ago. This was a long time ago. But it was a little cemetery, and down at the bottom, my son and daughter-in-law were down there, and I was walking down there. My brother stayed up on top, outside the fence with his van, because he had all kinds of lights set up throughout the area, so, night vision type stuff. And I decided just walking around. And the first thing I saw was a shadow figure running across the middle of the cemetery. I started yelling at it, and, hey, I saw you, come the fuck back here, blah, 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 And as I walked up to my brother, I told him about that. Then I decided I'd go take a walk around the perimeter. And I kind of went north in between where my daughter-in-law and son was and my brother. And that's when I saw the blue orb. Just kind of coming out of the woods heading towards me. I'm like, oh, this ain't cool. So I got pictures of it, but that was a long time ago. I don't know where they're at. If I had them, I'd show you, but my kids were little. Who knows where they're at? But anyway, if any of you seen them, let me know down in the comments, because I'm kind of curious about these things. Some people say they're just blue lights. Some think they're some type of entity. I don't know. It's just a strange phantom light in the woods for not just a British phenomenon, but they're not all over the world, actually, It just seems to be the British and Wales, seems to have all the legends. I know there's legends of them in Korea. There's legends of them like Sweden and Norway and places like that. I'm not going to go into all the detail of that. You can all search that. But at any rate, they're called the Aleya, I think, Aleya in Asia. In South America, they're called Las Mala, and are considered the spirit of the dead who carry phantom lights. In the Creole tradition in Louisiana, the Fifollet, well, I'm not sure if I'm saying that right, Fifollet, are illuminating souls of people who have been sent back to earth from heaven to atone their wicked ways. Ooh, I don't know about that one. But, I don't really know what they really are. But, I don't know. Seems here a basis in science. This is what I'll read to you guys here. Though it seems like so many drunken tall tales, science may have actually discovered the secret of the will-o'-the-wisp. In some cases, sighting of the phantom lights could be attributed to glowing bioluminescent mushrooms. There you go, Justin England of Cryptids of the Corn. I know how you are with your mushrooms. And it could be algae that commonly grows in some marshy areas. Under the right conditions, these fungi can produce a bluish light. Other cases of the willows can be chalked up to swamp gas. Again, I don't know, because some people, that's methane, and I didn't smell them. You'd smell methane. I don't care if it's burning or not. Again, I don't think it's swamp gas. It may be swamp gas, but definitely don't think it's lightning balls. But who knows what they are? They're just, it's a weird cryptid entity, and some people consider it a cryptid entity, But at any rate, that's the will-o'-the-wisp, or aka the blue orbs that you see out in the woods, or the blue ball of fire. Some people even said they see in their house. I don't know. I think some could be a spiritual entity. And who knows? I saw one. It was coming towards me. I went in the opposite direction. And that's pretty much all I got to say about the subject. Hopefully next week I can get back out in the woods. In 2 weeks, I'll be at the Ohio Bigfoot Conference in Salt Fork. If y'all get a chance, come see me, say hi. I'll be the one in the hat. Yeah, I think I'm going to wear this hat. What do y'all think? You like my new hat? I'm digging it. I dig the headband here, man. Let me know in the comments what you think of it. My new look. Why? This is lighter and not as heavy as my fedora. Any rate, that's all I got to say about the will-o'-the-wisp. Tell me in the comments what you think they are, if they really exist. And y'all take care. Remember, take a kid out in the woods, let them explore. I did a video on that with my grandson. I'm sure y'all seen it. And I want to give a shout out to the Cryptids of the Corn, Jay, and Justin, all you guys. Steve Coles, who's in the Squatch Detective, the She Squatchers. And JoJo of Just JoJo. Love you, sweetie. Who else? Oh, Eric. Uncontrolled. And the guys from Cryptids of the Corn. Oh, I already said that. Sorry. Cryptic Creatures. I'll get the hang of this. And I want to say hello to my friend Blue Tracker. Yes, I will get to watch your videos. And again, y'all take care. Have fun out in the woods. And go make histories. Good night for now. I will talk to you soon. See ya.